Hi everybody. What I'm going to do today is I have a 1999 Pontiac Grand Am GT, and I've had a problem with the turn signals. Sometimes they'll work and sometimes they won't. And so what I did was I went through the car, went actually into the fuse box, which is right over here, and took a look at the fuse. The fuse that was operating the flasher was okay. Or the turn signals, I should say, was okay. So what we did is we found out that, we narrowed it down to the actual flasher. So what I did was I went to a salvage yard and I picked one up. I took one out of another Pontiac Grand Am, and I'm going to show you how to install it. And took a 7mm nut driver after I pulled this off, and took out both the flasher and the ETS. So it's basically just 3 bolts. It just comes out of here, and this is the one that I'm going to use. This is my good one. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this, which is the flasher. And we discovered that that was the cause as to why the signal lights weren't coming on. And it's really an easy fix. And so I'm going to show you how to do that today. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a flathead screwdriver, and I'm going to come over here to my ignition, okay, and I'm going to just carefully just pull this out. And be sure just to grab it, and you'll see it'll pop right out. Okay, so I'm going to take that out first. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take, again, a flathead screwdriver, and I'm just going to come over here to this area, and I'm just going to gently pull this, okay, until it comes loose, until I get some slack on it. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to do the same thing, okay, and it'll pull itself off. Okay, it'll just pull itself off, and which it did. Now you have to be careful because the cigarette lighter is connected electrically, and it's kind of awkward to work on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first disconnect, okay, my flasher, which is right here, and I press down on the tab and just pull it, and that will take care of that. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take these 3 screws that are behind this, okay, and I'm going to do that. But before I do that, I'm going to move my shifter down. So I'm going to have to turn the ignition on, press the brake, bring the shifter down. Okay, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take out these 3 screws, and I'm utilizing a nut driver, 7mm nut driver. Take that out. Take the first screw out. Second screw, second nut is right there. Take that out. And then the third one, it's right here. Okay. And that should release this. As you can see, that's my old one, and it comes right out. I'm going to take the new one, okay, and I'm going to place that in position, just like so. And then I'm going to insert the nuts using the nut driver, again 7mm. Next one. I always say that everything is either bolted or snapped, and these are in these cars, General Motors products. Okay, now that's secure. I got that tightened up. Now I'm going to insert this back in. Okay. Now this is going to be a little tricky because now we're going to reconnect. Okay. This is my ETS switch, and this is my flasher switch. So I'm going to I'm going to insert that. That's going to go right in, just like so. Clicks right in. And this one's going to be a little bit more trickier. But that's going to insert, which that clicked right in. Okay, now I'm actually going to put this back in park. Take the key out. And I'm actually going to insert this. And then gently just push it in. Just like so. Okay. And then I'm going to take my ignition switch, or my ignition cover, and I'm just going to insert that back. Just like so. Okay. That's it. Turn the car on. Turn signals are working.